Alright, Chelsea fans, here we go again and we're back here after an important Champions League match as we face Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final first leg, and we'll review the players' performance and discuss what could have been better for us. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel as it will really help me grow. Chelsea started the first half in a good way and our passing actually found way too many gaps in the Madrid defense and we were all over them. We created a good chance, but I really don't know how wasteful Werner didn't score that important crucial goal that was just yards out. Pulisic later on got a good long ball from Rudiger and he did well to take it under his control, looks up, sees Werner and decides to go himself as he cuts past Courtois easily and even manages to put the ball past two defenders standing at the goal line. Kante was the man of the match by a mile and he was all over them and was almost everywhere on the pitch as he covered every inch of the pitch attacking and defending. He almost cut 2 to 3 Madrid players during a single run and always looked to impose a threat on Madrid. Thomas Tuchel started the same team that faced West Ham in the Premier League and he went in with Mendy in goal, Christensen, Silva and Rudiger in the back three, Aspi started as right wing back and Chilwell started as left wing back. The double pivot consisted of Jorginho and Kante and a front three consisted of Mount, Werner and Pulisic. Mendy started in goal and he had little to do as there was only one shot on target from the home side. The goal he conceded there wasn't really much he could do and it was a quiet night for Mendy in goal. Azpilicueta was given the task to shut down Marcelo and did well against him, but each time he faced Vinicius Jr., there was only 1 minute to come out ahead. He struggled to keep up with the pace of the game on the right hand side and I really don't know what happened to him as he faced the free kick. The free kick had to be cleared and it would have been a simple header, but I really don't know how the ball was allowed to come in the penalty box for the second time. He made some important interceptions and blocks and at times defended well, was taken off just past the arm mark. Antonio Rudiger is a fighter and I really love to watch him play. I can't believe that we slept on him for so long. Yes, I agreed he made some mistakes, but he has been class ever since Tuchel has come in and he really sets an example for the younger players. He played a fantastic ball over the top for Pulisic and the goal gave the Blues an important away goal. He was good throughout the match and he kept Benzema quiet for most of the match and he almost got into a very painful head injury, but he was fine in the end. At times he made darting runs ahead too and we really need an important player like Rudiger in our squad. Christensen was good in the opening half and he won some important headers in the end. He always provided support for Aspi each time he fell short. Christensen was always there to help him. He broke up Madrid's attacks with comfort. However, he has to stop playing the ball behind every time and should look to play some good risky forward passes. It really gets frustrating to see him pass behind almost every time, while Silva and Rudiger at least try to attack with every chance they get with their through balls. Silva was a rock at the back throughout and had a superb interception to deny Benzema another. He made a good acrobatic clearance when Azpilicueta made a mess of a clearance and set the ball straight into our box. He would have been disappointed with the goal we conceded but had a commanding presence at the back. Chilwell had really poor passing once again and even the analysts said he could do better than this. His passing has really been poor recently and his crossing is subpar. His cross almost can't go past the defender ahead of him and almost ends up giving the ball away after we countered it so well. He scuffed a good chance in the first half as he hit it wide and very poorly and then he blames Mount for not touching it and it was very comical and I really don't understand why Mount would even touch it when he was worried about being offside and worried about denying a goal that he thought Chilwell could have hit it better. His performance has really dropped and I really don't know why he looks nervous at times as he almost lets the ball go out for a throw-in when he had the time and space and could have easily found another blue shirt. Kante is really a machine and I doubt he even is human as he is almost everywhere. He can teleport, trust me. He was given a lot of time and space with the ball and he always created a tension scenario for Madrid. He always looked to intercept and break Madrid attacks. He was really good on the counter and was really a much more attacking threat than Werner. If only Kante could shoot and score, he would have been the best in the world without a doubt, which he still is, don't get me wrong, but he only lacks goals to back up the debate. Jorginho is doing his part and he's also another player along with Chilwell and Christensen who back passes a lot. He has a good through ball ability and his long balls were really good under Sarri, but I really don't know why he's afraid to use them. He gave the ball away again today and was too slow to recover and gets beat when he's on the ball very easily. He has to do better and decrease the pressure on the team each time he has the ball. Mason Mount looked energetic in this match too, and he got the better of Modric quite comfortably and always looked to run with the ball. However, set pieces could have been better today, as a few of them were straight into the keeper's gloves and his corners really didn't find a Chelsea shirt for most of the times. He had plenty of running but was quiet after the break, but we really can't blame him as he and our front three hardly received any supply in the second half. Pulisic frightened the life out of Madrid defense in the first 15 minutes as his twists and turns always brought a foul, and he looked to break past them very easily. He even rounded the keeper well and did well to find the back of the net. He's really very skillful and always looked to create a chance along with Mount. He even created a few chances for Werner, but it's frustrating when Werner can't finish. Was brought off in the second half, but he had a good game. Werner, where do I begin? He misses chances that cost us games, and it's not only us, but he did the same at Germany too. He's out of confidence, but that isn't an excuse for this, as some people say Giroud would have buried the ball with his eyes closed. I really don't see how he could miss that tap in, and he hit it straight into the hands of the keeper, making him get all the credit for the good save. He took the wrong decision once again when he could have found Mount, but he went in with his right foot from a tight angle. He's really wasteful, and if he does it once, it's understandable, but he does it on a regular, and I really don't see him to be starting games. We bought him to score goals and not to create chances. We bought him as a striker, and a striker's work is to finish the ball and end it in the back of the net. He really is missing chances that really is either an empty net or a single tap in, and after a time it gets frustrating to watch when you expect it to be a goal but the ball goes anywhere else other than inside of the goal. I really don't want to talk much about this as it's really getting frustrating. If he misses chances, that's okay, but not simple ones like these. Reece James was brought in and he offered more attacking threat than the man he replaced, as he was seen most of the times in the corner flag and did his part well. Havertz won a couple of free kicks and he also did well to dispossess Madrid players as he looks lively as each game goes by, but he didn't have a chance to do much as he really didn't get the ball in an attacking position. Hakim Ziyech was the most energetic out of these three and he did well with the time he had. He took a free kick which was good but it got saved in the end. He brought a lot of energy to the Blues and he always looked to create or have a shooting opportunity. He was really impressed by his game despite the limited minutes he had. This game really should have been a win for us and should have been finished in the first leg, as the expected goals for Chelsea was 1.77 to Madrid 0.70. I'm really disappointed with the goal as it should have been cleared out in the first place, and even when it fell to Benzema, all of them were just standing like statues. Get in there and head the ball or at least make it difficult for him to score. He literally had his back turned and managed to score. There was a shot that hit the goal and even then the defense couldn't do anything but were standing as statues. Tuchel was again superior and he restricted Madrid any chance of attack. Tuchel has done it again, and the last time he did this was with his former team where Madrid didn't even have a shot on goal. We forced Zidane to play with a back three and change formations and really gave him something to worry about. We got an away goal, but honestly it should have been a lot more than that. We really need to take our chances. We are in desperate need of a reliable striker if Tuchel doesn't want to look at his bench and play Giroud or Abraham. Or we could even play Havertz in a false nine role, but we really need to score. It's high time now. Our defense is good, but a game can change at any moment. Look at Newcastle in extra time, for example. We really can't depend on one goal leads. A big game is needed at Stamford Bridge and we really can't concede a goal. And I hope we don't play to the end the match as 0-0 because we saw what happened when we did last time against Porto. And this is Madrid, which we really can't afford to risk it. We were the better team and it really frustrates me to see this result when we knew we could do better. That's it for now, and if you watched the video till here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also let me know which striker would you prefer in matches to come down in the comments below. You can now donate and support me by buying me a coffee for as cheap as $1. Link is in my description and it's really an easy and simple process, so please donate if you can. Have a nice day, stay safe, goodbye.